What are the major causes of fire outbreaks in solar installations?
Let me highlight causes of this. One, poor cable sizing. When you want to set up system, every solar system has peculiar size of cable. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing, no. Why it is that way is that the solar system for Mr. A is not the same size with solar system for Mr. B. And what determines the cable you use is the size of the system, the entire system. That is one. Then bad MC4 or poor connection of MC4. And I need to mention this, that electrical systems, when wires are not properly connected, it causes resistance, which in turn causes buildup of heat. And that heat with time causes fire outbreak. And having a lot of wires that are open, on a not by standard, a good solar setup, if you go under the panel, you will not see one wire that is open. All wires should be closed. That's how it should be. But when systems are installed by non-professionals, you are bound to see a lot of wires that are open under the panel. Now, the moment that wires that are open, of course, they are going to use tape and tape it, but this tape with time loosens. And when that happens, the moment that wire touches the zinc, that could lead to fire. Another thing is, there are a lot of people going into solar today that are not really qualified. It's okay to go into solar, but you need to get the requisite training. Influx of substandard solar panels, solar equipment in Nigeria causes a lot of trouble in the field. Then also, use of cracked solar panels. You see, whenever solar panel is cracked, what it means is that water can enter into the cells of this panel. The moment water enters there, that water causes breach inside that panel, and that could result to fire eventually. Then not using the right protective equipment like MCB, having your MCB, having automatic fire extinguisher, this should be in place.
What safety measures and protection devices does Hakuna Solar put in place to ensure a client system is safe after installations?
In Hakuna Solar, the safety measures we have in place to ensure that there's nothing like fire outbreak in our system. So far, we don't have such record, and this is our little secret. One is that the first step we take before setting up solar system for you is what we call energy audit. So energy audit helps us to know your load profile. Now, when you know the load profile of your client, that will help you to know the size of cables, the size of inverter, the size of solar panels, and all the safety equipment you are bringing, their rating, because the moment you get the rating well, you are safe. And most importantly, Hakuna Solar engages quality solar equipment from panel, inverter, battery, and accessories. Everything we take to the field is of high quality. And if we have all this in place and we have low quality installers, same thing will still happen. Highlighted on this video is our training section. So you see how we train our installers. The training is not a one-time thing. Constantly we update our installers to meet the current best practice in the industry. And we also use automatic fire extinguisher in case of anything at all, even though we've not had such record. But then in our systems, we ensure that thunder arrestor, if you don't have it, we are going to have it installed. Check your earthing system to avoid leakages. These are what we have in place.
What is the government's position about this situation as it's becoming a cause of concern?
Yes, I am happy that federal government is now interested in what is happening. So which shows that the federal government have actually been seeing what is going on online. So at the moment, government came up with a policy. This policy has been there anyway. There is an agency, NEMSA, that their work is to regulate all the electrical installations in the country. So at the moment, if you must be a solar installer, you must be trained and certified by NEMSA before you'll be able to operate. So very soon it's going to be fully rolled out. So I'm using this medium to encourage solar installers to get certified. First, be trained by maybe an OEM or qualified solar companies, have NEMSA certification. Then after your training by the solar company, go to NEMSA and do your own exam and be certified. When you are certified by NEMSA, that's when you can operate in Nigeria. Because very soon, what they're actually working on is a situation where if you run a solar installation, after the installation, NEMSA official will visit your site and check the quality of what you put there, check if you actually follow up with the industry regulated practice. So if your setup doesn't meet that standard, welcome in trouble.
We under promise and
over deliver.